I've been thinking about Gamerathon. I was thinking one thing we have contemplated is a trip to Japan and the wondrous videos we can make while there. And I was thinking to myself, why not have Gamerathon 3 take place in Japan where I can tackle the earlier Gamera films? This is a perfect idea. People pay a little for us to fly to Japan and film a whole story arc there. Plus, they'll get to see all this behind-the-scenes footage. So, that's eventual, but I don't know if that would happen. Well, it likely would not happen fast enough to be able to afford this trip because I was doing a lot of research just now on exactly how much that would cost. Plus, there's the fact that if I want to be able to actually do my show, I would need the tools to be able to do it, and I'd need to bring that along. Funny thing, the best thing I could possibly get to do that would probably be a Surface Pro 2, along with another copy of the editing software that I'm currently using, which of course is compatible with the Surface Pro 3 because, hey, it's a computer. It works like that. If we were able to actually do it in Japan. But it would also be ungodly expensive. And now, if every one of my subscribers pledges just $1, just one, we could have enough to make this work. Then, of course, all the other shit happened, and oh my fucking god. If I can't get a computer to work on while in Japan, feel free to pledge more than that, but $1 is the minimum suggested amount. And all you have to do is go down to the Patreon page that I have linked in the description below. And then the other expenses are coming up. I'm like, okay, not only is that not coming out of the food fund, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be able to, if I'm going to be able to get the rail passes as quickly as I need to before that happens. Yes. I would have to convince every single one of my subscribers to actually give quite a bit of cash. I mean, every fucking bad thing had to happen at the same time. And so I'm looking at all this together. I'm like, this is equaling about $10,000 for this project. And I haven't even gotten into the point where we actually calculate anything for, say, food yet, or actually going about and exploring Japan. That is pretty damn expensive. We've got about a week to raise as much as we can. If we can get the Patreon numbers to hit 1,000 before March, that would do it. But I don't know. I'm just thinking, how the hell am I going to do everything I have to do? But maybe I just needed to get this off my chest. I don't know. But and also, donate. Down below, just $1. Pretty please. Yeah, this e-begging will generate the money I need. Remember to check the Patreon link. If you haven't seen the page, start donating so that you can get in on some of those patron-only bonuses. I mean, I'd like to spend the whole month in Japan and afford a nicer camera to do Gamerathon 3 and some actual audio equipment because I know that the camera I've got, it's not so great for outdoors because, you know, a lot of wind problems, and I need an external camera, and of course you need something, not external camera, external microphone. And I forget what that little fuzzy thing is you put on it that's supposed to really do really good at cutting wind noise. Thank you all for watching. I've been Dr. Shado, and remember, donate down there.
And I don't care about your hair.
So, yeah. But, I mean, if the only way to get everything together for Gamerathon 3 monetarily right now, it's the only way people could really help, if you're into that sort of thing, is if you jump on Patreon right now and pledge, then it will get to, it will make it in time. Of course, I've talked about maybe starting an Indiegogo campaign in January or February to make up the difference. To be back at the spot that I thought I was at just a couple of weeks ago. It's going to require 700 some odd that I don't have. I'm going nuts because I want so much for this to work, and I've got all these horrible things going through my head. Is like, if Gamerathon 3 fails, that's not just bad for Gamerathon 3. That's going to be bad for my whole damn channel and my entire credibility for years, if not longer. Because I just have the situation going through my head. Hey, have you heard of Decker Shado? Oh yeah, he's that fucknugget that screwed a bunch of people out of a ton of money and then didn't deliver. That's how it's going to go if Gamerathon 3 does not succeed. And that's a lot of weight to be dropped on one's shoulders. There's always a higher target, and I'm wanting to see if we can get the whole month so that we can get as many side projects done there at the same time. So that's kind of the concern I'm having, thinking of the Indiegogo campaign potential to give Gamerathon 3 that little boost. A little boost would be nice. And I'm looking at the idea of doing a Indiegogo at the start of the year. It's like, could it help Gamerathon 3? Yes. Could I possibly get enough for a 4K camcorder and a fucking Surface Pro? I mean, I have a laptop upstairs, but it is... How old is that piece of shit? And just, go and kick all the asses all over Japan and make the best damn web series special in the history of web series. And if we still have some to go by January, maybe do an Indiegogo if need be. But if I want to be able to edit the damn thing in Japan, shut up, then. You're a cat. It can't be that bad. Yeah, everyone likes you. That's your squeaky bone. I'm sure you remember the goals. Gamerathon 3, the minimum goal to get to Japan and stay for just 1 month. Well, actually just 1 week, was 5,000, just 4,000 for the plane tickets, and then another 1,000 just estimated what we're going to need to survive in Japan for a week with the transit costs and the food and this and that. But yeah, the cost of getting just, some cheap old laptop that we can edit on, and the editing software itself, it's looking like $400 or $500 right there. And the month-long goal was much, much larger at about 14,000. Check out the Patreon page in the link in the description and see if you are excited about what's going on. And I hope to get more people signing on to the Patreon instead of just barely a week. We would still have to do the Indiegogo campaign and get the rest of what we would need for just the plane tickets to get over there. I've been planning so much with the scripting, getting everything ready, trying to get everything ready, and there's still a lot to get ready, and then all of a sudden everything just collapsed, and I've been going crazy over this because it's the bullshit thing, but the total estimate is 5,000 to 7,000. I'm assuming that it's not going to hit that. So we're probably going to have an Indiegogo fundraiser sometime around January 2015, so that anything raised will not be taxed, because all this is going to be taxed. Now with everything going like this around me, I see so many problems with trying to get even just the basic now, and it's driving me insane, and I'm thinking of all the horrible ways this can go, and shut the fuck up, Nin. So, the target for the month-long stay in Japan, that's something that will probably be going up as we don't hit the goal. Yeah, Kuro, I know, Kuro, I know. You care about me and you can tell that I'm upset and you're trying to make me feel better. Is that right? Thank you all for watching. I've been Decker Shado, and remember, there's a Patreon page. If you haven't yet, just check it out and see what the goals are, see everything. Woo! Creepy was wondering, after Gamerathon 3, where do we go from there? Do other travel reviews and stuff? And I'm like, I'd really like to, but this is the main goal, main focus right now.
Is this Baxter drawing my hair all of a sudden?
I don't care about your hair. Just get your dog and go.